Okay, how this deduction amount calculated under section 80G? One, we have 100% and the 50%. Now deduction with certain limit, in certain institutions we have 100% deduction without limit and 50% deduction without limit, and also in the donation to the approved institution there we have 100%, and we have to make some adjustments like we have to add all the actual donation which it comes under the donation to the approved institution, and we have to take a 10% of the AGTI, and then we have to see the actual donation or the 10% of AGTI, whichever is less, and whichever is the less, it will be called a qualifying amount. From that qualifying amount, if there is any 100% donation, if we are being given for the approved institution, we have a 200% of donation which we can give for the approved institution. One is the donation to the family planning, and the one is a donation to the Olympic. Okay, for the Olympic Games. If you have been given these two, it will be considered as 100%. After, once you calculated the qualifying amount, from the qualifying amount, you have to minus the 100% priority which you have been given a donation to the family planning or donation to the Olympic. After deducting the amount, these two amount, you will get the remaining qualifying amount. From that remaining qualifying amount, you have to take a 50% of the deductions for your 80G. Okay. Next it comes how to calculate the adjusted gross total income. In this, it's a very simple formula. We have it from the gross total income. If we have to minus a long-term capital gain if they had been given, and short-term capital gain, it comes under the section 111A, and all the deductions under 80C to 80U except the 80G. Means when you want to calculate the AGTI, you have to apply the formula GTI minus long-term capital gain minus it is short-term capital gain under section 111A, and all the deduction under section 80C to 80U, leaving the except 80G. Okay, if you do it, you get the AGTI. On that you have to calculate a 10% of the AGTI. Okay, we will do it with the problem. There you can understand very easily. Okay. Now, can a taxpayer claim a deductions in kind of donations? No, of course, I told you that if you're giving a donation in the form of clothes, food, medicines, or any material contributions, then you are not eligible for the deduction under section 80G. Only the monetary donation made with the cash up to 2000, and if it's a more than the 2000, if you are being giving a donation, it should be in the form of a check or electronic fund transfer. Okay, these will be ensurable, traceability and the compliances. Okay, now what are the documents that have been required to claim the deduction under section 80G? One is a donation receipt, name and address of the organization for whom you have been given a donation, PAN of that organization, amount donated clearly mentioned, register number of the organization under section 80G with its validity. Okay, then we have a form 10BE, that is the starting from financial 21 and 22. The institution must issue the 10BE to the donors for whom you are donating. You have to issue a form 10BE. It serves as a proof of donation and must be submitted while filing a returns. And certificate of approval. The institution should be registered under section 80G. Verify the approval validity to avoid a disqualification of the deductions. Means when you are taking a deduction under section 80G, you have to take a certificate of approval under section 80G. You should register under section 80G. Now this time I am giving a donation. Okay, and give me the certificate of approval. On that, if you taken approval, then of course you get under the deduction under section 80G. If you are not been registered, then of course your whatever you are given a donation, you will not get any deductions. Okay, I hope you are clear with this. Now let us discuss a simple problems for you where you can understand very easily how to calculate the donation. Okay, now okay, just I'll take it a one simple problem here. Deduction without a limit. Without limit means there is no any limit to put a restrictions. Directly it will be 100%. For example, scenario is what here Ravi given a donation of 50,000 to the Prime Minister National Relief Fund, which qualifies for a 100% deduction without a limit. I said you that when you are giving a donation to the Prime Ministers, Chief Ministers, National Defence Fund, Swachh Bharat Kosh, Clean Ganga River, Fund Technology, and these are all, it comes under the 100%. Directly you will be eligible for the deduction under section 80G. Solution is what says there is no limit on this category of deduction. Ravi can claim the full deduction as full 50,000 as a deduction under section 80G. Next, it comes a deduction without limit. Okay, it is a 50%. Again, in the without limit, we have a four donation which comes under the 50%. One is Prime Minister Drought Relief Fund, Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi. Okay, if you have been giving a donation to Rajiv Gandhi, if you are giving a donation to the Jawaharlal Nehru Memorial Trust or Memorial Fund, or if you are giving the donation to the Prime Minister Drought Relief Fund, okay, then these are all, it comes under the 50%. Whatever they given the amount for you, on that you have to calculate a 50%. Now in the second example scenario is what here, Priya donates a 40,000 to the Jawaharlal Nehru Memorial Fund, which qualifies a 50% of deduction. Means 40,000 you have to calculate a 50%. 50% of the 40,000, if you do it, how much you get it? 20,000. This Priya can claim a 20,000 as a deduction under section 80G. Okay. Next, we will discuss a 100% deduction with limit item. Arun donates a 1 lakh to the government approved institution for the rural development, and his adjusted gross total income. When you are giving any, like what we can say, donations here, now it comes under the approved institution. We have a two types of donation to certain limit and the donation to the approved institution. Maximum limit you can take it is a 10%. In our adjusted gross total income, they have given 10% of 8 lakh is 80,000, and you have been donated a 1 lakh. Okay, now deduction is 100% of 80,000 limited by the selling. Arun can claim 80,000 as deduction. Means actual donation is 1 lakh, and 10% of AGTI is 80,000, whichever is less. Now the less item is 80,000. 80,000 will be given as a deduction, and the excess of 20,000, it will be not be eligible if it comes a donation to the approved institution. Okay, there are many examples here. What I can do it. Okay. See. Huh. 1 second. Let me check it. Any 15 marks problem is there? Categories they have been given. Huh. Here we have a one question. Mr. Manoj Kumar's gross total income of the previous year ending of 31st March of 2023 is rupees 40 lakh. He denoted the following. He donated the following amount. One is the Prime Minister Drought Relief Fund. It comes under the 50% with limit item. National Children's Fund, it comes 100%. Fully you can claim a deduction. That the Africa India Fund, it also comes under the, if it is a different country's name, if it comes Africa, Antarctica, USA funds, if it has been come, you have to take 100%. There is no any reduction, directly 1 lakh. Local college approved, it is it comes under donation to approved institution. Aid to the poor student should not be considered because it is a form of the kind. Okay, if you are giving a donation in the form of the kind, it will be not be considered. Karnataka government for the family planning, it is 50,000. It comes a donation to the approved institution. Municipality, you get a 1 lakh, that it comes under the approved institution. Donation to the corporation of minority community, you get a 2 lakh, that it comes under the approved institution. Now just I have solved this problem here. See, we have done here two particulars: donation to certain fund, donation to the approved institution. Now donation to certain fund, National Children's Fund, directly 100%, 2 lakh. The Africa Public Contribution India Fund, it is also 100%, directly 1 lakh. Prime Minister Drought Relief Fund, Indira Gandhi Fund, and Jawaharlal Nehru Memorial Trust, and Rajiv Gandhi. If these four names, if it comes, whatever they are given the donation amount, on that you have to calculate a 50%. Now we have a Prime Minister Drought Relief Fund in this problem. You have to calculate a 50% of the 2 lakh is becomes a 1 lakh. 2 lakh plus 1 lakh plus 1 lakh, it's totally becomes the 4 lakh. Now it comes a donation for the certain fund. Now donation to the approved institution. I said you in the approved institution, you should add all the donation and you have to find the what is the actual donation. Now local college, you have given the donation, that comes under the approved 1 lakh. Karnataka government for the family planning, it comes 50,000. Then municipality, you have given is 1 lakh, it comes under approved institution. Donation to the Corporation of Minority Community, it comes to 2 lakh. It also comes under the donation to approved institution. Add all together 1 lakh plus 50 plus 1 lakh plus 2 lakh. It's a total actual donation. It will be 4 lakh 50,000. Now you calculate 10% of AGTI. In the beginning of the question, Mr. Manoj, they have given the 40 lakh as the 40 lakh as the gross total income. On that gross total income, you calculate the 10%. 10% of the 40 lakh, if you do it, you get the 4 lakh. Then you see whichever less is will be qualified as qualifying amount. 4 lakh 50 or the 4 lakh. Less is the 4 lakh, it will be called as a qualifying amount. From this qualifying amount, I told you we have a two, what we can say, 100% item. One is the Karnataka government for the family planning, and the one is a Olympic. If you are giving a fund for the Olympic Association, then that is also comes under the 100%. But in this question, we have only the Karnataka government for the family planning, that is 50,000. First, we have to less it from the 4 lakh. If you minus 1 lakh, what is remains here? 3 lakh. In this 3 lakh, it's called as a remaining qualifying amount. From this remaining qualifying, whatever it remains the qualifying amount, on that you have to calculate a 50% as a qualified for the deduction. Now we have given a deductions here 1 lakh, here is 1 lakh 50, total it becomes a 2 lakh 50, you get a deduction under the approved institution. There you got a 4 lakh plus here is 2 lakh 50, total deduction under section 80G is a 6 lakh 50,000. Okay, I hope you are cleared with this deduction topic. Yes, if there is any doubts, clarification, then please let me know. Then I can give you one more example. Okay, girls. Thank you, students. I'll send you this video and notes also for you in the group, just to verify wherever you feel easy. That's good thing. But you read some theory part where you can understand very easily. Okay. Thank you.